to go and do some analysis. Our first type of analysis is to prioritize our risk by dividing the probability and the impact. Here we go. So for each individual risk, you are going to ask, what is the probability that it happens and what's the impact? How high does it hurt if it actually arrives? So we're going to give ourselves, for each risk, a 1 through 5 score. Let me show you how it works. Now, the probability times the impact gives us a risk score. For every individual risk, we're going to get a risk score. Here's how it plays out. Now, for our material cost rising risk, we got to keep people together and we said, how likely is this? We talked to the economists. We talked to the people that have been around for a while that know the steel game, whatever that is. And they said the probability of this happening is like a 3 out of 5. So we wrote it down. We said, if it does happen, how bad is it? And they go, oh boy, it is a 5 out of 5. So what we do is we multiply that 3 times the 5 and we get 15. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right, so that's a 15 ranked risk right there. Now we go to the next risk that we find later. The probability is 1, the impact's 3. We can do that math. It's only a 3-ster, okay? And the last one, it's related to quality. We got a probability of 4, an impact of 2, and therefore the risk score is 8. Now, the question that I would ask you is, how do we rank these things? Now, it's pretty obvious that the big one at the top, but imagine we had 189 risks. How would we easily rank them? Well, we're going to do it by the risk score, okay? So we're going to rank it by the largest risk score to the bottom. Here we go. Zoop. There it goes, 15, 8, 3. And if you think about 185, whatever left of them, they would all in the Excel file rank. So we got an ordered list, beautiful, of all the risk from the meatiest, worst, craziest risk to the ones that we don't need to worry about. Now that's great. Now, with all the risk ranked on the register, you can also visualize the priority using another little visual tool. It's called the probability and impact matrix. Now, the way to think about this is kind of like a book, all right? Now, in the middle, there's a spine. On one side, we put all our risks, the bad things, the threats, all right? On the other side, all the opportunities, the good stuff, all right? Now, the way it works is we rank the probabilities. Remember those scores? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the negative or positive impacts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here's how it would work for our first little material risk. We had a probability of 3 and an impact of 5. Where do we put it on the chart? Right there. Probability 3, impact 5. Bloop, throw a little dot right there. As we go down, these are negative things. We didn't have any good things that I came up with. We have a 4 and a 2, so we put that little dot there. And lastly, 1 and 3. Now, as we fill this out, it's going to look like your probability and impacts matrix gets the chicken pox, okay? Got stuff on the bad side and the good side, but in reality, it's going to show you the dispersion, if you will, of all the risks. And that first little dark gray section, those are the priority risks and opportunity. The lighter gray is like as we move out, those are the second level ones. And the one on the outside, those are the ones that maybe we plan for, but probably not, all right? Not the priority.